Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite makeup and beauty products. So like my entire makeup routine has changed, not only in terms of the way I do it, but also the products. So for the longest time, I have been using like the same products, but all the products, like majority of the products have changed. So I thought instead of doing like a regular makeup tutorial, I would share with you guys my favorite summer products. And also Nykaa is having their hot pink sale, which is probably one of like their biggest sales. So I thought it would be perfect if you guys happen to like anything that I've shared with you guys in today's video. I will link everything in the description and you can buy it if you want to, because everything's going to be at a really discounted price. So I think I've said enough. Let's just get started with today's video. Let's start with skincare. Now when it comes to skincare related to the summers, the number one thing that usually pops up in all of our heads is sunscreen. And I think I found like my perfect sunscreen. There are a bunch. So the first one is Mamaearth's Day Cream. Now the three sunscreens that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are like a 2-in-1 sort of a product. So these are not only moisturizers but also have an SPF, because during the summers you don't want to like add layers because it's already so hot and sweaty. So like just one layer is good. So this is by Mamaearth. Now this has an SPF of 20, which is why I don't use this as much. The other two sunscreens that I have are SPF 35. This one is by Plum and it's their Day Light sunscreen. I really like this mainly because of its texture. It's very like gel like and it's not like a cream, because I have extremely oily skin. So if you have like an oily skin, I would recommend this one out of all three of them. And the second one that I have is the one that I've been using for the longest time. Again, this is a 2-in-1 product because this can be used as a primer and a sunscreen, and this is SPF 30. This is the face guard. This was recommended to me by my dermat. Now I love all three of these sunscreens, but I am still on a hunt to find like my perfect sunscreen, because I want to find a sunscreen that has an SPF of 50. But if you're not crazy like me and want like an SPF 50, try these ones out. The second skincare product that I have is a face mask, and this face mask is by the Face Shop. It's their Volcanic mud mask. I think I've shared this face mask quite a few times with you guys in the past, but especially during the summers, this is like my go-to product, because having oily skin, especially in the summers, is like not a very pleasant experience, and that just leads to a lot of sebum and oil production, and that clogs my pores. And on top of that, I use so much of makeup. So this is like my go-to product. I use it at least once a week and it really unclogs my pores. I love this product. Now let's start with the exciting part, which is makeup. Now the first product, and actually the only face product that I use during the summers, usually when I step out, is concealer. And the concealer that I have been loving is by Maybelline. It's their Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Corrector. That's a very long name, but I've heard so many good things about this product for the longest time. And I have tried this once in the past, but it wasn't my right shade. But I think I finally found my right shade, and the one that I use is Caramel. So this is what I use. It's very lightweight and it has such amazing coverage. I mainly use it like under my eyes. Even though I don't really have dark circles, I have a lot of like veins, so I just cover all of that. A little bit I do make sure to apply on my forehead as well, because my forehead is like 3 or 4 shades darker than my entire face. And if I'm breaking out, I'll apply it on those spots. Now when it comes to applicator, I was always like a brush girl, but I've been like obsessing over using beauty sponges. I know it took me forever to get onto the bandwagon, but I picked this set up from Pack, and it comes with 2 beauty sponges and also this case, which I think is very like hygienic, especially when you're traveling. And I'm always traveling with my makeup, so it's perfect. I can just pop it inside this pouch. And other than that, it's a very nice sponge. Helps you blend your makeup really well. And the reason why I wanted to add this in my summer favorites is because instead of using a brush, I would recommend using a sponge, mainly because it will absorb all the extra product and will give you like a very flawless finish. You don't want to look cakey during the summer, so this should be your best friend. I was actually lying when I said that concealer is the only face product that I use, like a face base. Obviously you have to use some sort of powder, especially if you're like oily skin like me. So the powder that I use is by Maybelline. Again, I know there are so many Maybelline products in today's video. I just love Maybelline. But this is 30 medium deep, like the shade number, and it's their Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now when it comes to applying this powder, I like to use like a very small blending brush and only apply it under my eyes and on top of my eyes and also the T-zone, but I will not apply this all over my face, mainly because I'm trying to avoid that cakey look. So just applying a very little only on the spots that you require will give you like a more lighter look. Let's talk about a highlighter. I think this is the only product that I've been using for years and has made it to this list. I remember using this for my sari day like function back in college, and I still love this product, and I've been using this for years and there's so much product still left. I don't know how, but this is the Maybelline's Master Strobing Stick. So just like everyone else, I love applying highlighter as well. I go all crazy, especially when I'm filming, but when it comes to wearing highlighter outside my house, I get a little bit like nervous about it, mainly because I don't want to have like specks of glitter on my face. And that is when this comes to my rescue, because when you apply it to your face, it gives you kind of like a glow from within and doesn't look like glitter at all. So definitely try this one out. I have one more face makeup product, but before that, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite brow product, and that is by Nykaa, and it's their Oh My Brow. It's their eyebrow mascara. The shade that I'm using is called Sirius Brown. I think that's how you say it. I used to be obsessed with like really structured Instagram brows. I mean, I still do for filming, but when it comes to like an everyday basis where I actually have to step out of my house, I don't really like those bold structured eyebrows. So I use this, and it's so quick and so easy. Usually I would spend like at least 5 minutes doing my brows. With this, it's like 30 seconds. I just have to brush my brows and it gives like a little bit of a tint, because naturally my eyebrows are very light and very thin. So it's always nice to add this, and I am obsessed with this product. If I had to recommend just one product out of everything that I've showed you, try this one out. And the last product that I have for today is by Nykaa, and it's a 2-in-1 product. It's called their Molten Matte Lip and Cheek Color, and this is in the shade 01 Rachel. Now, as I said, you can use this both as a cheek tint and a lip tint. Now, why I love this is because for like especially my skin tone, it's very difficult to find a blush that looks good on my skin tone, but I think this looks really beautiful. It adds a really nice color, like color back into my face after all the concealer and powder. This is a really nice blush, and it stays on for many hours. And even as a lip tint, it's like right up my alley. It's a nude color and it tints your lips for the longest time. Even if it fades, there's a little bit of tint left. It kind of feels like water, as strange as it sounds. Like when you apply it, it doesn't feel like anything. In a way, like your lips kind of absorb it. So I love this product just like everything else. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful. As always, everything is going to be linked in the description box below, so do check it out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Follow me on my Instagram and follow Simba Lifestyle, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!